I took magnesium and I was squirting and I squirted a little too hard.
And you I'm Gianna Dior and you're watching Eargasm. We're here with one of my favorite people, Lumi Ray.
Yay.
We love her.
Hell yeah.
She's bestie. We just decided to start rolling because we were already talking about
Everything.
Whatever the hell we were talking about.
Close friends.
Close friends.
Close friends list. That's the best place to be. I always love when I get added to someone's close friends that I haven't like either met or like I'm like,
oh my God, yeah.
I'm kind of like, I'm honored, but like, why?
Yeah. I have people on my close friends that like should absolutely not be on my close friends.
Or like, I remember back in the day, when close friends first started, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put every dude I want to have sex with.
Yes, that's what I do. That's literally what I do.
I just put a guy that I'm like, I want them to see this.
Yes. No, because then you can see it. Like, you don't have to scroll through so many people on your main story. So if you put them on your close friends, you can see.
And they low-key know, like, oh, she's definitely trying to fuck if I'm on close friends.
Yeah. Like, it's like I don't know. It's a very, like, humbling thing. It's like, oh, like, I'm a really good friend, even though you're not. Like, even, like, the people on my close friends, I don't give a fuck about. A lot of them.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, if you saw me at Erewhon, don't say hi.
Yeah, don't say hi. I don't care if you're on my close friends and you've seen crazy shit. Don't say hi to me.
Don't say hi.
Yeah.
That does not mean. And then our world, it's different too, because it's like there's so many other levels you can go to. Like, yeah, we've shot together, but did we have good chemistry?
Right. Then you're not on my close
You're
friends.
not on my close friends.
Even if I've never shot with you, but we've like DM'd or like I've met you once or twice, close friends.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm like, I don't care if we're all in the same industry.
I feel like you've been on my close friends since like the day I met you.
Yeah. Because I feel like we both immediately picked up. We're like, oh, we don't like bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
close
why.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I always post crazy shit on my close friends. Like, just total, like, out of pocket. Most of it is, like, memes, but, like, you do, too. You always post, like, memes and stuff on your close friends, but, you know, just hard launch.
Yeah, I just hard launched someone this weekend.
Complete hard launch. I was watching, I'm like, did I miss something? Because I'm really bad at, like, watching people's stories.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I saw this person on your close friends, and I'm like, I'm just not going to ask. I feel like maybe I'm just behind and I didn't notice.
No, like several friends were like, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
I'm like going to Japan. We're going to Japan in May.
Help. When did you meet this person?
Actually, funny. We met 3 years ago.
Okay.
So we have like a history.
Okay.
But
when did you start like seeing them?
A month ago.
I knew it was gonna be something crazy.
But it was, I don't know. It's like, we have a very interesting past. We like met 3 years ago, had this insane connection.
Love.
But he was with someone else. So,
okay. He's industry or no?
No.
Of course not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
he's actually just like, I don't even, no entertainment business. He's like,
a normal person, an actual normal person.
Civvy.
Wow.
But
those are the best ones, honestly.
I know. But it's so funny too because he knew me before the industry. Because we met 3 years ago. I've been in for 2.
Oh, I thought you'd been in for longer.
2.
Oh, yeah.
2 in It was 2 in February.
That's crazy. I feel like I've known you for so long. We've known each other for like less than a year.
That's why we're on each other's close friends.
Yes, real. True.
When you have that feeling, it's
yeah, real.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
so you're going to Japan with him and help. I would not even go on a trip with like my best friend. Like I can't travel with people. I can't do it.
I get it. I'm like, I love traveling. Well, I love traveling by myself for sure, but
yeah,
I feel like traveling with a dude is like, I've only done it one other time. Actually, I didn't even travel with the guy, but I met him in Australia. Oh. And like stayed together and then like traveled to other parts of Australia.
Different.
Yeah,
then it's
but
fine.
like flying to another country together is definitely, this is the first time I'm doing that with a guy.
Oh my God, that scares me.
But he's like such an avid traveler and we both also
you
like,
are too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we both feel very comfortable around each other. Like I've already farted in front of him. So
oh my God.
Like,
I have dated people for years and can't, no. Like, don't get too comfortable around me.
I know. Well, it's been since him that I've felt this comfortable.
I love that.
Guy. So I'm like, I literally feel like I've tried to find that comfort with other people in the last few years.
Yeah.
And then we found our way back to each other, and I'm like,
I love that.
so I'm like, yeah, we'll go to Japan.
I love that. I feel like I'm like that. Like I will find a guy that I'm like obsessed with. I have like, I literally call it a 2-week situationship because I'm sick of that. Like I will love bomb for 2 weeks. It's
I'll be like,
literally 2 weeks.
I literally never do this. With
No, because I always say that. I'm like, oh, I never do this.
I've never felt this way.
I've never felt this way about anyone else. Oh my God, no.
He's the only person that I genuinely have never felt this way.
I love that.
So I was amazing. Like, you know, and the fact that we've like been in the back of each other's head for all those years.
Yeah. Especially when you like know someone for that long and like then you like meet paths again or like you cross paths again.
Yeah, you're almost like
fate.
Well, yeah, you're like, or just you're like, there's something here.
There's a reason.
There's a reason why we didn't.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, if I had just hooked up with him all those years ago and just like was like, I would have just forgotten.
You would have never thought about him again. Yeah.
But I was like, I've thought about him a lot in the last 3 years.
I love that. Wait, what about the guy we were going to have a threesome with? Wait, which one? I'm thinking. I'm like, now that I said that,
there were two. One was an actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other one
was just the guy I was seeing before this guy, but I feel like.
Do you still talk to him or no?
No.
Okay.
I ended things as soon as I started talking to him.
Okay, because I was gonna say that wasn't that long ago.
No. But also it was weird how that also lined up.
Lined up. Yeah.
Because when I don't know, I was like already feeling like things weren't working out with the other guy. It felt like I felt like I was asking for like the bare minimum of like respect and communication. And I'm like, I've already been that girl for like way back in the day where like, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather be the cool girl. So I'm not going to express my feelings.
Yes.
Now I'm like, no,
and you feel pathetic.
And but now I'm like, fuck you. If I like you and I've given you my time already, like I do deserve A,
you
B,
deserve
C.
more. Yeah.
And he just made it just felt hard. So I was like, and not me being me, I am the kind of person where I'm like, okay, do I just have commitment issues and I'm looking for a reason out?
Yeah.
Or do I really, am I valid in what I'm feeling? So I had that dance for a few weeks with him.
Yeah.
Where I was like, am I asking for too much? I was like, no, I'm 26. I feel like.
Yeah. And once you cross that point, you know.
He's a grown ass man. Like I'm not.
See, yeah, that's the thing. Asking a grown-ass man for the bare minimum is humiliating.
Yeah. So then I was like, no.
Yeah.
Time is money.
Yes.
And if I've already wasted some on you and it's felt wasted now, like rather than, wow, we connected, it was great.
Right.
Like I don't regret any of it, but I definitely was like, like towards the end, like, all right, well, this isn't working for me.
Yeah.
And then like literally within that week, this other guy was like, hey, I kind of want to come to LA. And I was like, okay. And it was his birthday.
Okay.
So he was like, hadn't seen each other for 3 years and it was his birthday. And
that's crazy. Oh, he's an Aries.
No, he's a Pisces. It was
before. Okay.
I was like,
I love a Pisces.
Cancer Pisces. I always have like
Cancer
sex
Pisces.
with Pisces.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have the best sex with Pisces, but I love Pisces.
Yeah, Pisces are.
Love a Pisces.
Yeah.
Person. I don't know.
Yeah.
I dated a Pisces for like 2.5 years, and he was a drug addict, but I think that did have something to do with the tumultuous relationship that we had. But I love that man. Like to this day,
maybe he'll come back.
Even how fucking crazy he is, I'm like, that was one of my favorite people. Like I don't care what he did to me. I love that guy. Like,
no, that's how I feel about this.
He's just a Pisces. I don't know. I'm like, I can't
Pisces,
even hate you.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, this guy could probably do the worst shit, but then I'll like dump the other guy for doing like the most minimal shit that irritated me.
Because they mean well.
For some reason. Or it's just like there's just certain people that come into your life that you do know are just like meant, I don't know, not your soulmate, but someone that you're just like, you see me, and I see you,
and like any time spent with them is good.
Yeah, even like the bullshit, or even like the times that are kind of shitty.
Yes,
I would rather do that with him,
right?
than deal with like the mundane shittiness with a guy from LA that I met
You're
off
so
Raya.
right. Yeah.
Like,
why is it always on Raya too?
But that's why I deleted
Raya.
Raya after this last situation. I was like, okay, like I've had 2 situations now from Raya where like a dude's like, I want to be with you and like super cool and like love bombs me and then like starts acting distant. I'm like, all right, I don't do that. I don't do back and forth.
Yeah.
It just either escalates and we get to the next level or
nothing.
Or we just stay fucking.
Right. Yeah.
You don't get to fuck me though. And then try to like act like.
Yeah.
Especially too, I think a lot, this is why I try to be understanding. I know a lot of times it's like these guys, well, actually I don't know. They might just be full of shit, but.
Probably.
But they are also dealing with the fact of what I do for work.
Yes. Yeah.
But the other thing is, I'm like, the guy I'm seeing now has been very clear with his emotions.
See? Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I'd rather a guy. And that's why I'm like, if you're transparent, I will communicate everything. Right. But if you're like,
if you're weird about it,
I'm super calm. You know what? I'm actually like kind of into it.
That's a red flag. If you say like you're totally okay with porn, like you have no problem with me doing porn, I don't believe you, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all,
and then
it's not real.
Me and then and then you start acting distant. I'm like,
no person is okay with it.
That's why I'm like, just say that.
Just say it. Like we know that you're lying.
You're a man.
Right.
I think you're more of a man if you admit you don't like it.
Yes, exactly.
Or admit like, oh, like I want to be the only one you fuck.
Right. Which is fine. Like that's normal.
Fine. And we can talk about that, or we can like figure that out.
Yeah.
But if you tell me you're fine.
Yes.
And then like
you're not. They never are. I love when they pretend like they're okay with porn. I'm like, I know that you're not. You can say that you're not. It's not normal for you to be okay with porn.
And that's why too. I'm like, because I mean, and that's why I feel like I can be empathetic, but at the same time, I'm so like past like the bullshit part of like dating.
Yeah.
Because like back in the day, I cared about being the cool girl. I cared about being the girl that's like stays friends with her ex or doesn't like
they don't care.
I'm like, I'm
honestly,
I'm fucking
me.
cool.
It's me right now.
But
that's absolutely me right now.
But then you realize like who really is like, you just realize how much like more time you're wasting, and then you're also like, I don't know, it just
you're not being like yourself.
You also don't know like which connections are genuine,
right?
Because
you're being too cool.
If you're not being, if you're not expressing where you're at or how you're feeling, who knows what this. Also, that I'm like, there's been many times where I've been like the cool girl, and then the guy's like, I was trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm the cool girl right now. Like for the past
I think every
probably couple years,
like you need to meet my mom because my mom's there about to turn 50 and she still pretends like I'm
the cool girl. I'm like, do whatever you want to do, but then I get crazy and fucking possessive and jealous because I'm not being authentic. Because I'm like, oh yeah, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Not that though.
Yeah, not that.
How the fuck dare you?
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with all of this. Like, yeah, it's fine. But then I also do try to give guys benefit of the doubt because like if I'm doing porn, I can't say that like you can't do anything. So I'm like,
it's like yes and no, because that again, like this is the point of like why we have to have those conversations.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks because I know it's
our
like
job.
And that's why too is like I'm willing to like be open and talk about it, but like but it's gonna take honestly a few conversations for them to understand really like where.
And it's like at this point in our careers, it's not like I can just be like, okay, I can't do porn anymore. Like I'm completely done doing porn.
No,
like, you're kind of stuck in it.
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm not like shooting all the time, like I'm still in porn in some capacity.
Yeah, I'm like, you do realize it's out there.
Yeah, it's there.
Like, that's why I always tell even like, and he even was like, no, I'm cool with like that. He's like, I just would rather you not fuck other guys now. And I was like, okay,
which is fine.
Discuss that. We're also doing long distance. So I'm like, you also have to understand if you go fuck a girl at a bar, it's so much more different than me going to work.
Right.
And that's really always the same conversation I've had with like the last few people. I'm like, if you want to fuck other people, you have to understand that like,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same as me.
It's not the same. Also, you fucking another girl. She's thinking. I'm like, I know how women work.
I know how women work.
That she's dating you now.
Right. Yes. exactly.
But
That's
she's
the
not
main
tested.
thing. Yeah.
So I'm not going to get chlamydia from some girl that thinks like she's your girlfriend after the first night of fucking you.
Yeah. That's another thing.
Because you're not going to get an STD because I get tested every 7 days.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
So who's really losing in this situation?
No, because like people look at you crazy. Like they think that we're so crazy. Like you get it and I get it. And like even like other people in the industry get that like we're going to work. Like it's our job. Okay, we are fucking. Like it's different than like hooking up with someone.
That's
like,
why I'm like, you guys don't realize they're like,
crazy,
we'll be in reverse cowgirl. They're like, okay, cut.
Yeah.
Okay, shift.
It's not the same. Yeah. Like it's not a hookup. Like I'm not like just, also, oh my God, I think you're hot and I'm going to hook up with you.
Also, I was just telling homeboy this because I was like, because we were, you know, again, like discussing like my work and stuff and everything I've done before. And I was like, I've never fucked a porn dude and been like, oh my God, I hope he calls.
Right. Exactly. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I'm like,
I never think about that person again.
No. I'm like, no, it's straight
the
up.
next time I see them.
And I even told him, like, I make sure not to even go to lunch or dinner, like, after a shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I'm friends with some of these guys for sure.
You could
like,
be friends with them, yeah.
I'm friends with them, but some of them are even, like, kind of annoying as friends.
Yes.
Like,
and, like, we don't fuck off camera is the thing.
or that. I'm
it's
like,
not a thing.
none of these guys.
Yeah.
There's not a single man I've met in porn. No offense.
Yeah.
They're all great.
Offense.
Well, because they all are great and they are great dudes, but there's never been a shoot. I've never left a shoot being like,
I should text them.
Yeah. Like, you know what? I could really see us together.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying I would never fuck these people like in real life, but it's just not like that.
But
like,
even like, but it's almost like that element doesn't even exist because it's like work.
And it's an arranged thing.
Work.
Yeah.
So it's like
an arranged, not marriage, but like arranged. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Like arranged sexual encounter.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
we're both
organic.
I'm like, we show up. We know how to make it look good. We know what we're doing.
We know exactly what we're about to do. Like it's like regulated. Like we know what's about to happen. That
we have a whole crew of people watching us do this.
So
we
like
leave
it's
with
not
a paycheck. Like I don't know how unsexy.
Like yeah, you're leaving with a paycheck. Like how this isn't
like
that.
It's not even cash. Like like if we were real whores, we'd be leaving with cash. But we're leaving with we have to pay taxes.
You're so right
on this. Like you guys,
I'm having to pay taxes right now. Like that's
why I'm like, it's
not sex. I always say it's not sex.
It's not.
We're like it's a performance. Yeah, we're athletes and we're performing. Like I'm not saying it's not sex, but it's not sex.
It's
and no one else will understand
that. The sex I have off camera is so different. So different. I'm not.
I'm fucking boring. I'm so vanilla.
Same. I'm like, I want to.
I'm probably not
on who I'm fucking, but like, if it's a guy I'm not that into, obviously I'm just like, I'm just gonna lazy doggy this shit. If it's a guy I'm into, I'm
not as boring as I think I am, but like compared to porn.
I'm sure still like on any like civilian that fucks us is still like holy shit.
It's the best sex they've ever had, easily. But
I mean, the reason I got into, well, not the main reason, but like I remember, like I've been a squirter since I was like 18. So I was always like every guy like I would have sex with was like, oh my God,
like that's crazy.
That's like so
for a normal person.
Like, they're like,
I wish I could do porn. I would love to just blow men's minds.
It was.
I have
really
to do it in other ways.
It was really fun. Like in my like when I was 18,
just to like shock 21. Them.
Yeah, because any guy you fuck at that age is like
party
what
trick.
The fuck?
Yeah,
it's
a party trick.
Yeah, and also those guys think like I'm fucking
her
so good.
They're like, oh my God, so wet.
She's so wet. This is all me. Like,
but
I love it because I know I'm like in the back of that guy's head still to this day.
They love it.
Like
they love it. Yeah. Like they never forgot about you.
Because that's why I'm like, I'm probably the only squirter they fucked.
Yeah. I used to be so jealous when I was in college. I was dating this guy who, for some reason, I knew that his ex-girlfriend would squirt. I don't know how I came across that knowledge, and I was always so jealous. And I'm like, since then I've tried to squirt, even in porn. Like I can't do it because I'm not like, I know. Yeah, you said.
We can have a. We can even just do it off camera.
Squirting
or we could do it on camera for OnlyFans. Just be like, we're gonna do a squirty 101.
Yeah.
I'll take my nails off and I'll show you.
Yeah, take your nails off first.
I'll show you.
I can't do it. I don't know. I've tried so many different techniques and I just can't do it. I've done it on accident. It's also
like, yeah, I'm like, sometimes it's like mental too, though.
It is mental. My thing is more of like a mental thing, I think.
Yeah.
Is squirt pee? That is the question.
I don't know. Because
I don't know either.
When I squirt, it's like I push the dick out. And I'm like, yes. There's no way I do that with pee.
Right. It doesn't have a
that hard.
Yeah. But when I'm trying to squirt, it's pee. Like the couple times that I have squirted, I'm peeing.
Yeah.
It's when you try to squirt, then it's pee. If you're not trying to squirt, it's not pee.
Yeah.
If it just happens,
like
it's not pee.
There's definitely times, especially when I masturbate,
that you squirt?
Well, yeah,
I'll squirt when you masturbate?
Yeah. But it's like it depends on what type I'm doing, and then also like
lots of different types of masturbation.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think like what's the like leading cause. I think it's just like just honestly how intense, like if I edge myself enough versus like if I'm like I just want to come real quick, then it's just like
oh my god, I can't edge. I don't have enough self-control.
I haven't masturbated in so long since having a dog. He just lives in the room. So I'm like,
you can't really edge when there's someone watching.
He goes to school tomorrow though, so I'll be edging all.
Not him going to school. No, that's insane. I can't edge. I have zero self-control. But also, like, I used to only masturbate with my hand, and I love when I'm like, yeah. Yes. I love like I can't whenever guys are like, yeah, let me watch you masturbate, like I can do it, but like I can come. I have to try really hard to come like that way. Yeah. Because when I masturbate with my hand on my like when I'm actually doing it, like in my own personal life, I'm on my stomach, so you can't see anything.
Oh yeah.
So, like, this isn't hot. Yeah. Like you can't see anything. Like unless I have like my phone like or like the camera on my face. Then it's like, okay, you can see that I'm coming. But I'm like, if you just want to watch me masturbate how I would normally do it, you can't see anything. Right. Like, it's not hot. Like,
I know. They think we're just like over here like with our legs.
My legs are not like spread. Yeah.
No.
It's like the least sexy thing.
Same.
You can't even see anything.
So I wasn't supposed to masturbate right after my surgery.
Oh, yeah.
And...
Which, by the way, looks very good.
Thank you.
It took me a minute to notice.
Oh, yeah. There's still a little swelling going down. But I wasn't supposed to masturbate. And after, like, I think a week of recovery, I did anyways.
From your nose job, you can't masturbate?
There's, like, too much blood flow.
Okay. Okay.
I did. And I made myself pass out.
Stop. Oh, my God.
I was like, I'm not going to do anything crazy.
You passed out?
Like, took the vibrator, just held it there. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. It's like the lazy master.
And I slept for like 18 hours.
Oh my God.
And he came in, he's like, you don't look so well.
18
I'm like,
hours?
I masturbated. He's like, you're not supposed to.
Oh my God.
I needed to nut.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You can't fucking masturbate? Oh, I'm never having any.
I'm never getting surgery.
So
and
I already
like a surgery that like, I don't know, it took me 2 weeks to recover.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad. 2 weeks is not horrible, but
it still like is sore, but like I can come now.
What did I ask you to go to the other night? And you were like, I can't because I have.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was like, I look insane.
I'm like, honestly, just show up. I don't care.
It was like a party, but then I was like, oh my God, there's like 800 people that reserved for it.
Yeah. I don't remember what fucking party that was, but
it looked fun.
I ended up not even going.
I was like, I was bandaged up.
Yeah. But that's such a vibe. Like, that's so iconic. I was like,
it's so LA.
It's so LA.
Like, people would probably be like, oh, yeah. Who'd you go to?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no.
I went to the nail salon like that, and they were like, "Oh, honey."
I love that.
Like,
I would be walking around like doing everything. I would probably shoot with a fucking. I don't care.
And people asked me to. I was like, I can't come.
Yeah, like, wait. Yeah, that's crazy.
It would have been funny. Everyone's like, you should make a video with the bandages on. It's like, I mean, kind of.
It's very realistic. It's very like real life. Yeah.
Someone was like, it's very mummified.
Yes.
That's what it looks
But
like.
it is a very LA thing.
Yeah.
I want a nose job so bad, but I feel like one wrong thing, like I don't hate my nose enough to like fuck it up, you know? Like one wrong thing with a nose job and you're like fucked and you have to get like a million of them. So I'm scared.
Mine was mostly like because I just wanted to breathe better, but
yeah. I was gonna say it doesn't look
also,
much different.
Yeah, I was like,
You look like the same person.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't trying to like make it look drastically different. Yeah. You just made it a little smaller, but opened this up and like fixed my deviate septum.
I want a nose job so bad, but I'm also like, I've just seen so many people who've gotten nose jobs and they say like they've had to get so many of them because they fucked it up. But it wasn't because of like that. Like your main thing was like you couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Mine is like, I don't know.
And also like, I don't know.
I don't like hate my nose.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, if it's
you didn't
like,
have like a bad nose.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't have like a beak. So I was like, I'm
beak.
I'm good. I feel like if you
That's so real.
But like, yeah, when I went in to look at, because he did like a computer automated thing of what it was gonna look like, it looks just like that. So
That's
I was
crazy.
like, okay, cool.
Like with AI, they can like make you like, that's crazy.
You'd be like, this was what it'll look like after. This is what it looks like now.
I've never had surgery. I've had like my wisdom teeth out. That's not surgery. And then I'm having my eggs frozen. That's also not surgery. I've never had surgery.
Non-invasive surgery.
Yeah, non-invasive. I don't know. Is egg freezing surgery? No. They just go in and yank them out. Ew.
I'm like, it sounds a lot like a IUD, but like way more intense.
Oh my God, I'm really scared now thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do it on Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so soon.
So soon because I went in, well, to be fair, so you have to do the injections on your own.
Yeah.
And the first night.
It is a lot like.
You have you do everything yourself. And the first night, I hadn't slept in like 3 days. I had been on a fucking bender. I was partying and shit. So I hadn't slept. My brain was not there.
Yeah.
I injected myself with double the amount of what I was supposed to. It's like 10 p.m. on a Saturday. And I had to call like the emergency line that they have. I'm like, what do I do?
What do I do?
I'm like, there's no going back. I already fucking did it. And they're like, you're fine. But then when I went in, like a couple of days later for my next appointment, they were like, dude, your eggs are cooking. Like, you're fucking.
Like, do not have sex.
Yeah,
like.
they were like, do not have sex. And then I had sex that night, which I'm fine now. I'm fine. But they were like, this is moving so rapidly that like you don't have to do, like normally it would take like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm on day like 7 or 8.
Okay.
And that they're like, you're ready.
You just accidentally like made the time.
Yes. I was like, I know. I'm like, I didn't mean that. I'm like, this is amazing, but
this is amazing.
I'm like, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
But they were like, dude, your shit is cooking. Like,
that's
you're
good. I feel like it couldn't. I mean, that's the best case scenario.
It's really
I wonder
scary.
What's like what
they said my estrogen is really high. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, but they were like, yeah, like it's
super
moving.
Female. Oh no.
I'm extremely fertile right now. And I'm like, no one even look at me. I'm really scared.
Get pregnant.
I'm gonna get pregnant. No, I'm actually like really paranoid about it. But no, I fucking injected myself with double, and then so now they're like, okay, you're ready. Like on Sunday, I go in for like my last appointment, and you have like a trigger shot where you have to do it an exact time. You give yourself a shot at an exact time. And then 36 hours later, you go in for the fucking retrieval.
Whoa.
I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like, what have I done? Like, what have I gotten myself into?
No, this is smart though.
It is smart.
You know, your eggs are like,
I'm glad I'm doing
right
it
now.
But I'm also like, I'm only going to get unhealthier. I'm like, I vape, I drink, like I've been like partying. Like
That's why, you know, you like get those eggs out. Like, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm like, is this really like the best time to do it? I'm like, I'm off my fucking rocker. Like I am constantly drinking, partying. Like I'm not that crazy.
But
like
you're at the prime.
I'm only gonna get worse.
That's why
I'm
you're like,
gonna get worse.
Might as well.
Time. Yeah, I'm like, I have no intention on quitting vaping or drinking anytime soon. So I'm like, I might as well do it now. I might as well,
Get those eggs out.
Yeah. I want to be delusional. I look at girls.
I love the Delulu girls.
Oh my God. I'm like, I wish I was that happy.
Me
I
too.
wish I lacked critical thinking skills.
Me too. They seem
They're so happy. I'm like, okay, I'm happy too, but I'm just like, I know too much. I don't want to know anything. I want to be stupid. I want to be so delusional.
Why I love drinking. This is the only time I'm like...
It makes you so delusional and just dumb.
Because when I'm sober, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I notice too much. I don't want to notice anything. I don't want to see anything.
I don't want to keep dissecting every aspect of my life.
Right, that's
my
the thing.
My parents and my partners.
I don't want to know anything.
My friends.
I wish I didn't think about anything, and I was just like, I wish
just Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see girls like that all the time. I'm like, I'm so jealous of you.
So jealous.
Fuck. Not that they're like stupid. Some of them are, but like they're just so not. It's like their first time living. You know how like you can look at someone and you can tell it's their first time on earth?
Yeah.
It's that.
Like, oh, you're brand new.
Oh, you're brand. This is your first time here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like if I said that to anyone else, they wouldn't know what I was talking about.
I for sure
This is how I know this isn't your first time on earth.
No, I remember too, because when I was a kid, I hated kids. I hated school. I remember telling my mom, like, this is dumb.
Because they're so stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I never got along with people my age.
Yeah.
Happiest, like, bestest friends I had were 40-year-olds when I was a line cook at 17. Like, I just always knew, like I was like, I just was like, I've done this.
Yeah.
I came into the world
here
kind of
before.
being like, oh, fuck.
I've definitely been here before.
Like,
yeah.
For sure.
But it's so easy to tell when
honestly, I love meeting those people because I'm like, oh.
It's a breath of fresh air.
You're like everything's so shiny to you. You think that's
so fucking funny. I thought that I was the only person who thought this. Like, thank God other people see that.
No.
I'm like, yeah, this is not your first time.
No.
On Earth.
It's so funny when you meet those people.
Yeah. It's like you really don't know anything, do you? You're really just you're not there yet.
No. They're like golden
that.
retrievers.
Yeah. Golden retriever energy is like those types of people.
What type of LA dude is your favorite? Me and my friends are talking. There's bears, golden retrievers, I think.
The ones who make music are my favorite.
Okay, so like probably lizards. When someone said lizard, all I could think about was Timothée Chalamet, and I was like, well,
he gives me more like mouse energy.
Timothée Chalamet sounds like the name of a wealthy mouse.
I saw it.
It sounds like the name of a wealthy mouse.
Sounds like the name of a very wealthy mouse, yes.
Right? Like a short little Cinderella character, but it's a mouse of the
Timothée
prince.
Chalamet, yeah.
Like she had all the poor mice making her dress.
Yes.
And, shit.
There were wealthy mice and there were poor mice.
Yeah, there was Cinderella. She had the whole village of mice. Yes. And then I think the prince secretly had Timothée
his own mice, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet.
I definitely, when I answered the phone and you said you have a type, I have yet to prove that wrong. I definitely like have a type and I can't get away from that type. Like
but from him, the only other one I could think of is the one you were like, oh, we should have a threesome.
Wait, which one? The one.
Yeah.
He's not really my type, which is weird. He doesn't
Honestly, I'm just going off of facial hair and like bone structure.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess maybe he is, but I don't know.
He looks like he's done drugs.
I've done drugs with him. So he does. Actually, the mushrooms that this guy makes, I did with that guy. Everything's connected in some weird way. Yeah, no.
I don't know how you do that. I keep them all, if I'm like talking to multiple people, I keep them so separate.
I involve them in some way.
You're like, no, we're all actually going to hang out. We shall go get lunch.
We're all going to the same party. Yeah, no.
Whoa.
I'm so messy.
So funny.
I'm so messy. Because like if I'm not like dating you, I don't care.
That's fair.
I don't owe you anything. Yeah. Like you don't owe me anything. Like whatever. Anyway, when are we having a threesome? This guy asked me, the one that we're supposed to have a threesome with, he asked me to hang out this weekend, and I was like, well, I can't have sex. Like he's been very like keeping track of like what I'm doing because I'm telling him like I can't have sex. And I was like, yeah, but remember I can't have sex this weekend. He's like, yeah, I remember. I'm like, okay.
So he like wants it. What do you want?
What else would we do? Like, no offense.
No offense, but
I'm so sorry. I've never hung out with this man and not had sex with him. Like, what else would we do? I'm not like, okay,
so I'll try to be
like maybe like give him head or something. But I'm like, I'm not coming over there like
give you
spending.
Head. No.
Yeah, like that's just not worth it for me.
No.
Like,
You're like, I gotta get
if you really want it that bad, sure. But I'm like, that's just a whole thing to like go drive to your house. Like,
you're like, why do I want
just fuck someone else?
Yeah,
Like,
you're like, no, I don't want to hang out and pretend like that. Ew, I don't know what I would do if a guy's like, yeah,
no, he's actually. Like, I love hanging out with him, but I'm like, I've never hung out with him and not had sex. So like, what do I do?
Yeah, you're like
I'm not gonna do like, okay, I'll give you head, but like at that point, just fuck someone else. Like they're gonna. Yeah, you might as well. Like, I don't care, but
ooh, I accidentally sharted in one of the guys' beds I was telling you about. I took magnesium.
Oh, I almost said it.
Yeah,
the other guy.
Yeah, the one you almost said.
Okay, you took magnesium.
I took magnesium, and we had sex, and I was squirting, and I squirted a little too hard.
And you shit.
He doesn't know I did.
Does magnesium make you shit?
Mm-hmm. Like I took I have these pills that I usually take like before a photo shoot or something, which I had the next day, and it's called Mag 07. It's like
I've never heard of that. Okay.
Anyways, makes you just clean out. Also, I'll take it like 2 days before an anal shoot or something.
Okay. Love.
Yeah. And I like squirt.
I take
it wasn't like a lot, but I just remember I was squirting. I was like,
I would kill myself. Wait, what do you mean this morning?
No, not this. It didn't happen this morning. It happened like
a
while ago.
Squirting. I thought you said this morning. Okay.
No, it happened a while ago, but I was just like,
oh my God. That guy though? Help.
I was like, no.
I was just talking about the episode I did before this. I'm like, that's never happened to me. Even like anal. I've never, no, like I don't know.
That's fair.
But even like in anal, we were talking about like how like anal,
like,
I don't prepare for anal because I do like anal all the time at home. It's never happened to me. Jesus. Even though like I'm so like weirdly paranoid about it, but like it's never happened to me. I don't know.
It's beautiful.
But I also like don't shit because I don't eat.
Well, or that. But
I'm the worst at eating. My friend asked me the other day.
Don't go have anal after eating that shepherd's pie.
Yeah. Lumi brought me shepherd's pie.
I'll definitely come.
Yeah, no.
I can't come out how it looks.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
Ew. Can't do it. That is like the number one thing that I just cannot handle. Like
I've only had one bad anal scene, and I found out later it was because I drink coffee. You can't drink coffee because I was like, oh, I did ammonium. I cleaned out all of this.
Oh, because coffee makes you shit.
Yeah. I was like talking to some girl who like shoots anal all the time. And I was like, yeah, I shot Tushy and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, that's weird. And then she's like, did she drink coffee? And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's what did it. I was like, oh.
That's crazy. I think any caffeine.
Even if you take, she's like, you can't do any caffeine.
Not even Red Bull.
Maybe Red Bull, but I think
I don't
any
think
stimulant. Well, because it's like, even if you clean out, I think I would have had to like stop eating for like
days.
48 hours,
days,
36 hours.
See, that's not worth it for me.
Yeah, so it's
I don't care.
So that's why it's like I took Imodium and like definitely like ate that night and was like, didn't care. But then coffee.
Ew.
So, but it was like one scene. It was more like it just.
Wait, didn't you? You just did your first anal. Or no? Who am I thinking of? Okay, maybe it wasn't you. Did you just shoot a tushy though? Like recently?
Well, I'm in that new one that's coming out.
Maybe that's
the one that I shot in Greece.
I love that they took you to Greece. Mm-hmm. I have been wanting to go to Greece for years, and they have yet to take me there. Instead, they take me to fucking... Really?
Yeah, I feel like yours was better.
Really?
Yeah.
Budapest was the last place that they took me, and I hated it. But I was only there for a couple days, so it was fine.
I thought you went to
the French Alps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I loved that. But
the French Alps were shit.
Yeah. Budapest, I did not love.
Greece was cool because of the location they had, but the island that it's on, I was like, this is like.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I've been to Greece before. I've been to other parts of Greece.
I've never been.
And of all the parts of, well, then maybe you'll think it's cool.
I would probably think it was cool.
You'd probably be like, oh, this is a great.
That's like number one on my bucket list is to go to Greece.
Their location, because I think they shoot at the same place
locations
all the time. It was really pretty. It was really cute. But that island, I was like, this is mid.
Yeah.
I went to Mykonos. Like,
then yeah.
So I'm like,
you're good. Yeah. I would be so impressed from anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could show me anywhere in Greece. I'd be like, oh my God.
Right. No, for sure. But.
Don't go to fucking. Have you been to Budapest?
Yeah.
Did you hate it?
Yeah.
Why does everyone say that?
I'm more like
Even
confused
before I
why
went.
everyone. Well, I guess I kind of get it. But
Everyone
like,
hates
I
it.
feel like there's so many other better places to be in Europe.
Yeah.
As
Then
a
Budapest.
performer.
I mean, it was cool. It was like interesting to see, but it was just like it gave me third world country vibes.
Yeah. I saw a man shit in the street when I went to Budapest. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could see that on fucking Hollywood Boulevard, but
Yeah. No, but I was definitely like, oh, home.
That home. Oh my God, home sweet home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I went
definitely like a
The
little.
only thing that I thought was kind of cool was like Rocco's place. Rocco Siffredi's Rocco Land. Did you go do that?
We're not friends, so no.
Never mind. So sorry.
If I have one enemy,
Rocco
it's
Siffredi.
him.
Okay.
If I have 0 enemies, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Noted. Well.
We do not fuck with each other.
Oh,
he was my first anal scene. Attempted anal scene.
Why did you do that?
It was horrible. I say attempted because it didn't work out. We ended up screaming in each other's faces. Like, I have never thought I was gonna beat the shit out of someone more than that experience. Like, he was being so crazy with me, and I was on a sick one that day. I'm like, don't piss me off today, and he just kept going. Also,
like, don't piss any woman off that you're like trying to put your dick in her ass.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a smart move.
You're gonna do. Yeah.
But I will say I have fucking crazy anger issues, and I was not able to control them back then. This was years ago. I'm fine now, but he just kept going. I'm like in this guy's face fucking screaming. They had to like pull us off of each other. Like, it was really bad. Yeah. And I'm like, I can.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I love how we're whispering and there's literally a mic right here. You can hear. But yeah, so he's not my friend, but
okay. Well, I
wish him well.
That was
actually, I don't wish him well. I don't wish him well. I'm lying.
Okay.
I love when you're trying to be positive.
I didn't even shoot with him though because he's retired. But
oh, is he? I didn't know. Yeah,
we'll talk about that after. But
yeah,
but it was more just really insane to see a whole sanctuary
devoted to him.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Like,
I've heard of it. Yeah,
it was very interesting. He was telling me about
it's giving shrine.
Yeah, it was interesting, but I was like, it was more cool because it was like in the countryside of Budapest.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's why I was like, it's more pretty, but Budapest. Yeah, I was like, I could for sure not come back here.
I'm good. I saw it one time.
Work. Yeah, I was like, I'm good.
But people shoot there all the time. It's like an OnlyFans destination.
There's so many performers that live there.
I don't get it.
Why? Like, I feel like I got just as much work in Paris or like other places.
LA. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't understand why people.
I'm moving to Europe, but I'm saying if you're European,
yeah,
and you have to stay in Europe, I feel like there's way better places to live.
They do have to stay
as a performer and
than Budapest.
Work. Yeah, I would rather just go.
So random
because I feel like even there's people in the U.S. that like live in other parts of the U.S. but come to LA and shoot for like a week,
a few days. Yeah,
leave.
Yeah.
So especially just with like OnlyFans and stuff, I'm like,
you can do it from anywhere.
That's why I'm like, if I'm gonna do set stuff for sure, LA is where I want to be. But yeah. But I
know so many people who just go to Budapest to shoot.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that.
I don't get it. I'm like, what is the point?
All those people also.
Like, how about you come here? You come to me. I'm not going to you.
I also know a lot of like American girls that go there, and I'm like, there was like a few American girls I met over there that were like not attractive.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You're like,
when I was in the front jobs and I was with all the European performers, they kept saying, "You're the only American girl I've ever met who's nice." And I'm like, anyone else in America would say the opposite. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking bitch here. The fact that what
other American girls have gone over there?
I think maybe they didn't. I don't know. They said they had met a few, and they're like, "You're the only nice American girl I've met." I'm like, how is this possible?
They thought, they told me I was nice, but I was also like, I don't know, the girls I met also spoke like zero English.
Yeah.
So I was like, I felt like I was not nice. I was like more standoffish. It was
maybe they think that you're
the tushy shoot was like the tail end of my trip. So I was like over it.
Yeah, I'm over it at that point.
Like not feeling that social.
Yeah.
But they spoke like no English.
Yeah.
So I feel like they thought I was being nice.
Yeah. Well, the ones that I did meet were Russian, and I speak like a little bit of Russian, so maybe they thought that I was like,
they're like, you're so nice.
You're so nice. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying.
I was like, my scene was with a Russian girl and I think a Spanish girl.
Okay, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But no, they were like, you're so nice. Like, you're such a nice person. I'm like, can you go relay this message to everyone in America who thinks that I'm a fucking bitch? Because they need to hear this. I'm like,
I remember hearing you were, and then I met you. I was like, she's lovely.
Yeah. I have this conversation with every person.
But also,
people think I'm so mean.
I think people probably think we're both like standoffish.
I'm just not like overly bubbly. Like, I'm not very.
But that's why I liked you was, again, I think we both could tell that we're not into bullshit.
Yeah. I'm not like a fake ass bitch. Like, if I.
No. And that's why I'm like, I can be cordial. I can be.
Right.
Like.
I'm cordial.
Yeah.
I'm not like overly.
I'm not going to be like nice.
Yeah.
Unless I fuck with you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I will be cordial and like nice and professional. But like, I'm not going to like suck your dick. So like.
Well,
get you to like me. Well, okay. Oh, bad choice of words, but I'm like, people think you're such a bitch if you're not like on their fucking dick, and I'm like,
I know,
no, I'm
like,
a nice person.
on all their stuff. I'm
like,
or there's even been people where I'm just like, oh, I feel like there's something I want to say, but actually, fuck it. I don't care if they.
Fuck it.
There's just so many porn girls and content creators now that like are obsessed with like doing TikToks and reels that they've like girls where I'm like, you're attractive, and they'll ask me to shoot and I'll be like, no, and then they unfollow me because I'm just honestly, well, it's not even because I'm like, your social media is annoying as fuck, but it's also
that's one of the things. I don't want to be on your social media.
I'm also like, okay, I'm sorry, but like you just don't fit my brand, and
my
also
aesthetic.
Like, I don't fit yours.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna do that.
Right,
fucking TikTok.
Right, and a lot of them are like they're running on your big name, like they're
and
like
that's
they
fine.
want
like, which I get.
I get it. Yeah,
like,
very smart business wise, actually, but. I'm like,
but I feel like I see so many girls now and their brand is so watered down because of the trends and the shit and all the things that they're doing.
You don't look authentic.
And that's why, so I'm like, I don't really want to fuck you.
Right. And you know it's going to be horrible sex.
And I'm like, a lot of these girls, I'm like, you're not gay.
I can just tell. Yeah.
I'm like, you're not into
You're not gay.
Yeah. And I really don't like shooting with girls that aren't into girls.
Yeah, I hate it.
So
it's such a big difference. It's like
I've recently been like kind of just like straight up saying no to people.
Yeah.
And
I just won't reply.
Yeah, girls are just like stop following me or like
that's so lame though. Like
I'm like whatever, it's fine. Because then I don't feel bad if I unfollow them.
That's true. It gives me an excuse to not. I have everyone muted. Anyone I follow, I mute them.
Yeah, I'm like or that because it's not even like. If you're annoying, I just also don't want to look at your story 2 seconds after it's posted. Mm-hmm. There are people I care to not.
I don't want to see anyone. Yeah, I don't care.
That's what he was telling me. It's like that one time after my podcast, he was like, "By the way, did you know Gianna doesn't know anything because she has everyone muted?
I don't know anything. Like the craziest shit could happen. Something happened a couple weeks ago that I had no fucking clue. Yes." I had a scene booked with this person. I would have never known if someone didn't just happen to say it to me.
Sketch.
I'm like, I don't know anything. Like, it's honestly kind of bad. Like, I shouldn't have everyone muted because then I can't see shit. But, like, the craziest shit will happen. I don't see any of it. Yeah. I have every single person muted.
Yeah.
If you're in porn. If you're if you're not in porn, I don't have it muted.
Because it's just so, like...
I don't want to see it.
Because no one's... rarely anyone's posting... things that they actually care about or things that are actually interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I get that because I'm the same way. Everyone on Twitter, or X, everyone on. Yeah. I don't know if you can mute people on TikTok, so I just don't follow.
Yeah, I just don't follow. No, my TikTok is so not even related to porn. Like I don't follow any porn people on TikTok.
No. And then
Twitter
is
Instagram
and X.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, everyone's muted. Even people that I'm like super close to, I'm like, I'm muting you because I don't need to
same.
watch
I don't want to see your porn, first of all. Second of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much.
I'm Gianna Dior, and you just had an eargasm.
Oh.
You like that?
I like that. Yeah.
Today we had Lumi Ray. Yee. We will put your socials on the banner. Everyone follow her. And yeah, love you.
Love you.
Your nose looks really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And go watch her podcast because I was on hers too.
Yes.
Okay, love.
Whew.